Hey guys, how you doing? Coach Raymond here from Capital QBs. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your day. Welcome to episode number 6 of Pre-Snap Read, the podcast. And if you've missed any of our podcasts here of the first 5, you can get those podcasts at the website, capitalqbs.com, or go on our YouTube channel, just type in Capital QBs, and all 5 episodes of the Pre-Snap Read podcast is there. They're about anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes in length, so nice little educational series that we're trying to help you with your pre-snap read and where you, the quarterback, would go pre-snap with the football. And basically what we do is we give you a play, and the plays we've been given the quarterbacks here is the play which I call Ohio. It's a high-low concept, and you, the quarterback, got to look at the defense, take a snapshot, and let us know pre-snap where you would go with the football, and let us know if that was the right decision for you, and we'll get to that. All right, so before we get to those plays, I want to show you the 6-point operating system that we teach our quarterbacks here at Capital QBs. And this operating system is going to help you go a long way making a pre-snap read decision and making a quick decision once the ball is snapped, because you know what? Once that ball is snapped, it's 7 seconds of chaos, and you got to have a game plan prior to the snap, so this way you know where you're going to go with the ball, and trust your eyes. The one thing we always tell our quarterback is see what's in front of you, trust your eyes, pick a side, marry it, don't date it, and use the operating system to help you, guide you to hopefully a successful play, right? And when you look at the operating system, we always tell our quarterbacks, know what the down and distance, If it's second and 3, why are we going deep when we need 3 yards? Let's keep the chains moving. Let's, I always tell our quarterbacks, anytime we're running a high-low concept or a quick game concept, try to take the shortest throw and make it, the one with the most confidence, and hopefully it's the right decision one, right? The second one in our checklist is the middle of the field open or close. You can see here, I have a diagram here for you guys, and this is the middle field is closed, so it tells you there's only one on the roof. That means the free safety is in the middle of the field, and it tells you right there that this middle of the field is closed. If the middle of the field is open, that means there's either 2 safeties, and the middle of the field is wide open right here. And if there's 2 free safeties, that means there's a weakness somewhere in the lower level, maybe the box or in the boundary in the field. And this is why it's important to, first thing you got to do when you get the line of scrimmage, note it down in distance, see if the middle of the field is open or closed. And then once you've done that, go look and see where the stairs and cushions are. And what I mean by stairs and cushions, this is what I mean by the stairs. Do you have a staircase going up, or do you have a staircase going down, right? So here's a great example of a staircase going up. So if I'm on the left hash mark and I'm looking to the boundary, I see the boundary half here and I see the boundary corner. That's a staircase going up. And if I look at basically hold coverage, and if I look at over here, that's the staircase going down, meaning you got cut coverage, right? So look at your staircase, see what you got, if you got hold or cut, or if you got birds on the wire, which is a man coverage. And normally birds on the wire will look something like this right here, where all the secondary, the corners and the half will be all even, just like this right here. And that tells you probably got birds on the wire, meaning a man coverage. Now, number 4 in our checklist is the cushions, right? Well, staying with number 3, the stairs and cushions. Once you figured out the staircase, look for the receiver that's got the tightest, the best cushion in front of you. So this way, if you're going to do a quick game, and if I'm doing Ohio, or I got all stops right here, well, I like the cushion that I'm getting right here, and I like the cushion that I'm getting right there, right? And then the number 4, the box call. This is good because today I'm going to show you guys why it's important to have a box call from the offensive line to let you know there's a 7-up in the box. Because normally if you're in a one tailback situation right here, and if I got 5 offensive linemen, 1 tailback, that means I'm in a 6-man protection. That way I should have a 6-man box on defense. But sometimes what they'll do is they'll bring in somebody into the box like here. And there you go. You got another 7th right here into the box, and what we call a 7-up call, right? So this is very important. I'm going to show you today. This is probably a good day to show you guys the 7-up call, and how you as a quarterback, knowing you got 7 in the box, that you got 1 +1 in the box. So then the quarterback is responsible for that +1, and that means you got to get that ball out in a hurry because they got more than you can block, and that's not a good thing. And the blitz snitch, Also, today's film, I'm going to show you the blitz snitch, and it's important how to detect these blitzes from the defense, those pesky defensive guys, and we'll show you how you can detect when there's a blitz coming, right? And then number 6, pick a side, live with that decision, marry it, don't date it, and live with it, and that is your 6-point operating system here at Capital QBs. All right, here's the play. It's a low-high concept, and the reason why we call it Ohio is because they've put an L beside the O, low, high, low, high. So you always go from the outside in, so you got low, high, low, and then you got low, high right here, right? All right, so let's go to play number 1, and you are the quarterback here, and you can see Trent is the quarterback, and we do have 2 running backs in the backfield. We got the fullback and the tailback, so we're okay with a 7-man box right here because the quarterback knows that he has an extra player on offense to help him with the block. So now you as a defense, you got to make a decision where you're going to go with the football and using the operating system we just taught you, right? So number 1, what's the down and distance? I believe this is first down. I can't see the chain gang right here. Number 2, all right, let's go with the number 2 in the operating system, and that is the middle field open or close. And you can see right here, the middle field is going to be closed, right? There's the free safety. And so you got 7 in the box. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, the one thing that's important to understand here is if they got, and there's another DB right there, right? So they got 7, but look at the stairs and cushions, right? And checkpoint number 3, stairs and cushions into the checklist, and then the box call. Now, we're going to go with the box call right here, and we're going to let it run. All right, so we got 7 in the box. Now, when you look at your stairs and cushions, you see the middle of the field is closed, so you got either cover 1 or cover 3, but you got kind of these guys here in the staircase format right here. And keep in mind the play, right? The play is Ohio, so you can take out the this number 3 receiver right here. So you got low high on each side of the field. So the boundary, you got a low, and then you got a high, and then you got a low, and then you got a high right here. Now there's 7 man in the box, but look at where the boundary half is located. The boundary half is really close to the line of scrimmage. Right there, the quarterback needs to pick that up, and because normally the half over here will be on right beside the corner, and the corner either they're playing man or hold or cut. They're pretty much even, or they're going to show a staircase, right? But if I'm a quarterback and you see right here that the halfback is really tight to the line of scrimmage and to the box, and you see this linebacker, look at these 2 linebackers. They're pretty close to the line of scrimmage. Look at this linebacker. He should be right around here because he's probably responsible for the B gap. He's got C gap. He's probably got A gap. The middle of the Mike linebacker's got A gap, probably strong side. So gap, fundamentals, gap responsibility from the defense is very important. And when you look at this play right here, this here should be your tip-off that there's probably a good chance this guy's going to come blitz right now, and he's probably going to expand and go and cover this guy right here. So if you're the quarterback on this play right here, you know there's probably a blitz coming, so you're probably going to go to the side. I like to tell our quarterbacks, always throw into the blitz, right? Because whoever's going to come and cover for the blitzing, either half or linebacker, they might be a little bit late, and you might get the leverage, or you might get the time to get that ball out on time, right? So if I'm the quarterback here, I'm probably going to the boundary. I got a low high, and the one thing we tell our receivers on Ohio, if the corner or your defender is playing 4 yards or shallow, you can convert it to the opposite of what you're running, right? So in this case, if our X receiver is running a low concept, so a 6 to 5 stop, and if he's playing press or man, press coverage, then convert that to a choice route and you run a go route, right? So let's see what happens on this play. You're the quarterback. You see this picture right away. Where are you going to go with the football? And let me know if you guys made the right decision right here. All right. So here's the blitz, and there's the play. And you know what? I like the play call from the quarterback right there. He saw the blitz coming. He went to the boundary of the field, and let's take another look at that and see what quarterback Trent saw right there. And he has the protection, right? Because we're 7-on-7, we're blocking, and I like what what Elijah did right there. He just took it deep, and we got a good play. So one more time before we roll the tape to the next one. So again, number 1, right? What's the number 1 rule? Down and distance. It's 1st and 10. Number 2 on the checklist is the middle of the field open or close. So it's close. And number 3, look at a staircase and cushion. So there's something telling us there's something going on over here, because one of these things ain't like the other when you take the picture of both the secondary from the boundary and the field. So right there, the quarterback, and this is why we do these podcasts, is for you, the quarterback. How many times is your coach there? Are you watching film? Are you watching tape? The only way you get better as a quarterback from a mental, like I always tell our quarterbacks, the game of football is 90% mental, 10% physical. And the more you know from a mental aspect, then the quicker you're going to decipher the defense and make quicker decisions. And they're going to be decisions made with confidence. And the only way you get better is really understanding the defense, how they work, and how you're going to solve that puzzle when you're making a play. And this is why any play that coordinators give you, you got to study those plays and study them in every possible secondary coverages that presented to you. Either cover 1, cover 2, cover 3, hold, cut, match defense. Is it, cover 2 lock? Anytime you get a play, jot it down on paper and how you would look at and where would you go pre-snap on cover 1, cover 2, cover 3, and so on and so forth, right? So one more look here. And the thing I like what Trent did right here, he knew we had a 5, and Canada, this team here was really good this year. They won the championship, and congrats to the Canada Knights. They had a really good team. And what they did here on this play is, they left the wheel linebacker to go. They blitzed the what we call a wasp blitz. So anytime you get a corner or a half, or the half on this side, we call this a wasp and a sting. The wasp is for the weak side boundary. The sting is from the strong side boundary. So right here, we got a wasp, what do you call a wasp blitz? And now the will linebacker is going to expand, and now he's got to get the W receiver right here. But you can see he's a little bit late on this one, and we got kind of lucky right here. So here comes the blitz, and he's backpedaling, and he's late. And then the free safety was a little bit late, but he did enough to slow him down, and the corner was able to get him. And you can see there that player realized that that was his guy, and he was just a little tad late. But good play by the quarterback to get the right call right there. All right, let's go to the next play. Again, this is Ohio. Low, high, low, high, low, and now we're in a, see that play I just showed you was a 22 formation. You got 2 receivers, and 2 tailbacks, so that's a 22. Now we're in a 32 formation, 3 receivers to the strong side of the field, 2 to the boundary. You got 5 offensive linemen, 1 tailback, so let's see what they're doing right here. Number 1, what's the down and distance? It's, can't see the chain gang, it's probably 1st and 10. Number 2 is the middle of field opener close. Right there, the quarterback, he saw something because he didn't see a free safety. So he's trying to tip off somebody to one of the receivers. Hey, you know what? We got cover 0. But the thing with cover 0, that means somewhere is probably loaded. They got 7 up probably in the box. And when you do the box count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so they got 1 more than we can block. So this tells the quarterback, look, they got 7 in the box. I got to get this ball out pronto. And let's see where quarterback went. Now, so tip number 2, so down and distance, checklist number 2 is the middle field opener close. Number 3, right, we're looking for staircase and cushions. Now we're looking, it looked like we got man coverage. You got birds on a wire right here. So all the DBs look like in a straight alignment. I don't see any cushions. Number 4 in the checklist, right? We got to go to our box call. We got 7 up. And do we have a blitz snitch in this situation? That could be our blitz, or any one of these linebackers could be coming. So the quarterback knows he's got to get the ball out early. Now, if you're the quarterback, pre-snap, where are you going to go with this play? To me, there's really 2 plays you can go. I always tell, if they're coming and they're bringing 7, right, you got to pay attention to the linebackers. If they're bringing 7 players on this play, you know you got a low, high, low concept. Well, then I'm going to David right here, our R receiver, because he's got low, he's got high, and he's got low, right? And look at the cushion on his defender right here on the Sam linebacker. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to this guy right here, pre-snap. That's where I would have went. Let's see where quarterback Trent would have went. All right, so he sees cover 0. He's tipping off somebody. This linebacker sees it, and let's see if they come. Yep, they only bring, and there he went to the. He made a good decision. Unfortunately, we didn't get the catch right there. Good play by number 57 of the Nepean Broncos, and but I would have went again to our receiver right here. Let's see if that would have been a good call. 1, 2, 3, ball out. Look at him. He's wide open right there. And but you know what? I tell our quarterbacks all the time, touchdown, first down, check down. So he went for the touchdown, and that's a good tip for you quarterbacks out there. When you're thinking touchdown, first down, check down. So he went for the touchdown right here to Elijah, number 8. There's our first down, and then the check down would have been to a tailback. But good play by the Nepean Broncos. And again, you know what? Live and die. Hey, pick a side, married, don't date it, right? I tell that to our quarterbacks all the time, and you got to live with the decision. It's a good decision. When you think about it, it's a good decision. It's cover 0. They weren't bringing the house. And the one thing I like to see Elijah do, though, on this play right here, to all you young receivers out there, once you pass your defender, restack him. So you can see he gets rerouted. I would have liked Elijah to get on top of him, restack him, and stay on the hash mark. He got caught inside the hash marks right here. So let's go back to this play, and I'll freeze it right there when he makes that cut. I'd like him to restack him and get back right on his line. And this way, the quarterback, Trent, not a bad formation right there. His posture right there. And looking at his stance, I'm going to check out his right there. I'm just looking at his mechanics to see how, if he got a lot of on the throw right there. So looking at his, I would have liked to see his front foot. So if you look at his front foot right here, his drive foot, I would have liked to see it more forward than on the side right there. See where his front foot is? I would like to see him drive that front foot a little bit more to get more velocity on that football, because right there he's leaving a little bit of power off his load step right there, because I would like to see him on this situation. Let me just back it up a little bit right here. So look at that load step. See how his load step, all the weight is on the front of his knee. I'd like to get the load step, the power right into the back leg, the back foot, and then when you're swinging the torso open, you're swinging that front foot forward, and you're getting more power and more torque into that throw. And let's see here, and a little bit of a leg whip there at the end, but that's to compensate. You see the leg whip at the end? That is to compensate for not having too much weight on that load step right there. You're going to see a little bit of a little whip step right there. But anyways, all right, so there you have it. That today is Pre-Snap Read episode number 6. A little bit longer than we normally do, but it's always good to get into the film room. And again, I'm going to have to talk to Trent about that throw right there. But sometimes when the pressure's on, so you're looking at his right there. Yeah, so let's go back to looking at the mechanics, right? And yeah, right there, I would like to see more power on that load step, drive that front foot forward, and then get high. The elevation of the elbow, let's see the follow through on that throw right there. Yeah, a little bit low, but you know what? Still a good throw. Unfortunately, a great play by the defender. All right, so that is episode number 6 of Pre-Snap Read. Let me know what you guys think of the video. Let me know if you're interested in training with us this winter. That's right. You can train with us at Capital QBs starting on January 22nd. We do all levels right here. So we have the tyke levels. That's 8 to 9 years old. We also have the junior levels. The junior levels, those are 10 to 13 years old. If you're, like a Mosquito PWH quarterback and you would like to come and train with us, we train on Mondays and Tuesdays in the gym. And then if you are a senior quarterback and you're a senior quarterback, a high school quarterback, 14, 18 years old, we train on Monday nights. And Tuesday nights is the university and CEGEP quarterbacks. If you're a university quarterback, CEGEP, or even a provincial quarterback at the U19 level, and you want to train with other high elite quarterbacks for training purposes, the thing is with the elite level, the advanced level, is it's all about competition and pushing each other. So this way we're in a competitive environment, right? And that's why when we train with the advanced group, it's only players who've played that position before, because they want to get better, but they need to be pushed by other players. When you're training with other athletes and other quarterbacks who've played at a higher level, and you're all training together, the competitive juices get flowing, and this is how you all get better, right? You push each other, you encourage each other, you motivate each other, and that's what we're all about here, right? And also the girls flag, right? If all the girls flag football players, 12 to 18, you want to train with us, we train on Saturday at Franco Cite. And for all the girls flag football quarterbacks out there who want to get better for next spring for your flag leagues, come and look into the program here at capitalqbs.com. All right, there you have it. So come visit the website and check out our YouTube channel. And hopefully we're able to help you out today. And so pre-snap read, love going into the film room and looking at all the plays. And the one thing when you look at film, you're as a quarterback, you're looking at a lot of things, right? You're looking at the quarterback's form, you're looking at the defense, you're making sure the receivers are running the right route, and we'll continue to do that. I think the next edition we do of a pre-snap read, we're going to do another play. So this will be the last play on Ohio. And we'll do another concept on the next video. All right, have yourself a great weekend or a great day whenever you're watching this video. And we'll be back with episode number 7 of Pre-Snap Read. And again, if you're interested in training with us or you want to contact me, you can reach me at capitalqbs.com. Go to our contact us link right here. And then once you hit the contact us button, it's going to take you to the form. Scroll down, just put in your name, your email, and I'll get back to you with whatever question you may have. All right. Have a good day, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.